We're going to be doing MyClub streaming tonight. Nice and easy. Uh, I'm actually quite a bit of a noob to the game. Obviously, those who have watched my streams before, you know that I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to to PES anyway. Um, having only recently been on it, but I am basically pretty much a noob to MyClub. You know, I've used it a bit, but I really haven't been in it for long. Um, got a couple of decent players, you know, Emmanuel Petit. In the recent Arsenal picks, I've got Aubameyang. It's mainly Bayern Munich, Juventus, and Arsenal in my team, unfortunately, but it's just one of those ones. Should be good fun though. We're going to play ranked online matches. I've gone through the first 10 games that you have to play before you can start playing ranked matches. You have to go through that process. These are the informed players. I'm not sure if we've got. Yeah, so there's featured players. So, I mean, AS Monaco and Marseille. I'd rather icons from these two teams because there are some absolute legends that have played for these two teams. You know, Dejan Stankovic and I mean, I can't remember the guy. I think it's Chris Wally. Is that his name? He used to play for them, for Marseille, that is. But yeah, so this is the team I'm running at the moment. Obviously, probably play one more game. Actually, we're just gonna do stamina recovery all. Just do that, it's easier. Kingsley Coman, Douglas Costa up top. I've used some EXP trainers on Douglas Costa just to get him closer to the 90 rating. Emmanuel Petit starts at 88, but he's level 12 now, so he is 91 rated. Joshua Kimmich, amazing little player. Obviously, we've got a high team spirit. I want to get to 99 team spirit. Just takes a bit of time. Got some super subs on the bench. Need some more defenders on the bench, really. I'll probably swap Demir Bay. I'll probably swap him for Demiral, yeah. So we've got a centre back if we get a red card or an injury or anything like that. But yeah, so all we're going to be doing, chucking ourselves in a couple of ranked matches. That's it. Do have an EXP trainer available. Got agents. Those of you that don't play pairs or anything like that. No, I'm not doing that. So I've got. Do I have these available or? No. No, I'm not paying for anything. It's supposed to be a cheap stream. No money involved. I'm not going to be the guy that buys everything. But yeah, we're just going to try and rank ourselves up. It's going to be hard. We're starting from the bottom. It really is starting from the bottom with this one. I know if anyone's watched my stream for um I I mean I've got WePez, so Pez Universe. So I have all licensed teams like FIFA would. And I don't want to play Warzone because I want to stream. I said I'd stream Monday nights. And yeah, I'll be on Warzone tomorrow. I can Got a long day of work tomorrow, but it's one of those ones. Yeah. I don't really. I don't want to stream. I streamed COD last night, and it just does not get any viewers in comparison to what I can get playing PES. Just because there's less players, less people watching PES, less people streaming PES, so it's easier to get more attention. If I'm streaming COD, I'm one of millions streaming COD, and I just don't want to be. Just do not want to be one of those. But I'll be on this for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'll play a game of Warzone after, if you want. I mean, I'll check the chat now. But yeah, yeah, I'm more than happy to come on later. But yeah, we're just gonna jump in. Obviously, got a low rating at the moment. Got to build that up. That will come in time. It's just one of those that you have to work on. Yeah, it will happen. It will come over time. But hopefully we can get with someone who's quite equally ranked, because some of the guys' teams on this are going to be almost end game, and I've come in probably at the worst time to try and start building a team. But we like a challenge, and you know, that's just what we're going to do. It'll be alright, it'll be fun. Even if I lose, you can all laugh at me. One of those ones. Okay, so has a rating of 394, so less than us, but he has 16 weekly points and we only have 6. So he's got a decent run of form as well. You know, 4 out of the last 5 wins. I'm basically ready. I've seen his team as well. You know, Giggs, Neymar. If there's some serious players in there. Sorry, someone was just like outside my flat. Yeah, so hopefully we don't have too many issues with that.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello.
I was going to say it's a bit different with
the sun is out and football has a special place
the other stream where I can't suggest teams that I can use, because obviously I've just got my team, but
and it means so very, very much. The scene could
it's just going to be one of those where
the pitch looks terrific. The
pretty
players
much purely
are ready to get
gameplay,
started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead.
But hopefully it's a bit more entertaining than that.
I've
got to make it entertaining. I've got to get used to it.
Picture perfect for a game of this nature.
And I can concede straight away, and that can be fun to watch if people like watching me lose.
What a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his
So I've been at work all day.
To do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting
you know,
that.
like
Liverpool are really pouncing
8
on
o'clock
straight
till
passes in midfield. We're talking
5.
from interception
So
to the back of the net.
this is actually like I've just come home
so a
and
breakthrough
had
already.
dinner, made, and jumped on the game. So this is my first game. So what you're watching is just me, first game, fresh in the day, and so you're gonna see like a little bit of rusty, you know, mistakes.
Neymar.
You know, they happen. This guy's clearly got a very good team, but he's either, you know, started off terribly and had to build up from a really, really low rating where he, you know, if he's lost every game in his first 10, he'd have had a rating of 0. So if he's built up from that, then clearly he's a decent player, but you just don't know with these people. I mean, I had a rating of
Nuneaton are already chasing the
370,
game. Long time
and
to
I
go.
had to sort of
Well,
build
the
it
task
up.
is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry
Built
for
it up with
themselves.
about
The
4
correct
games,
response is
5
greater
games.
focus and work rate now, and especially
This
avoiding
guy is
another
obviously
goal.
very decent, you know, and the players that he
Well
has
intercepted, really alert to
will
the
help.
danger.
I leveled up my Jonathan Tah before this
Petit.
stream, just because I felt like, you know, he was 91 rated to begin with. I just felt that he needed
Douglas Costa
that
looking
improvement.
to get on the
That
end
was
of
a
this.
lovely little pass. Oh, why are you letting it go out there?
Giggs.
See, the one player that I did get annoyed that I
And
missed
it's
was
played
David
forward.
Beckham. I just feel like he'd have been so fun to use. You know, someone that's just nowhere to be seen in FIFA. You know, I
Douglas
doubt he's
Costa.
coming anytime soon.
Oh, he has a pop.
Oh, Bamiyang!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was
It's easy to
needed.
say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So I was thinking, obviously to improve the stream whilst I'm getting used to it, if I put something, because this is just plain white wall, there's nothing here, nothing going on. If I put like, so I've got old football shirts, if I put them for my PES streams, I just thought that would like spice it up a little bit. You know, I mean, all you can see in my my stream is just my work clothes and a fan. That's about it. This is very boring. So I figured like perfect opportunity. You know, just to hang some stuff up.
Giggs goes looking. Neymar provides an outlet. Gets up.
Wow. Filippo Inzaghi.
There's the goal they've been looking for. What
I
a
should not be
great
letting him through there.
plenty on that.
I
Look,
thought
it's
David
often the
Luiz had that
timing of the
covered.
jump that
I
dictates
thought,
what
you
can
know,
do
I
with
pulled
any
him
header.
forward
If
to
you
go
get
get
it
the ball.
slightly wrong, then you'll
But
struggle, but that was
obviously
beautifully met, it really was.
not.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You know, I levelled up Kieran
That second
Tierney
goal
from
has
an
such a
82. I
polarising
mean,
effect on
82 Kieran
prospective
Tierney, that's
moves. I
kind of
mean,
gross anyway.
Neymar!
Oh, how's he getting through there?
He's
Oh,
read that
thank God,
very
Neuer.
well. There's Ozil. Ericsson with the foul.
But yeah, like, I just figured the room, or at least the background behind me,
Kimmich.
whilst I can't afford a
That's
green
a good
screen
ball
or
to
anything
find
like
him.
that,
Chance!
it might just be deserving of a little bit of colour, or, you know, if there are any sort of recommendations on shirts, because I mean, I've got like Payok, Athens,
And here's Ericsson.
you know, Barcelona, those sort of things,
Tierney
Ajax.
goes upfield. And here's
I've got
Ericsson.
quite a couple
Matuidi.
good sort of retro-y kits that I could use.
Tierney.
I've even got like old England shirts, so do you know my favourite England shirt is I've got the 0405 one, and then I've got the 07 one. The 07 one with the little cross there, so it's like the cross that goes down there. That one is just like, I think it was like the last Umbro one they made before it went to like Nike. That was a nice little goal.
And he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
But
We have got ourselves a game here.
yeah,
Listen, goals change games.
that's
And
probably
changed
got to
the
be
whole
one of my like
complexion of this
favourite
one.
England
They have
shirts.
the momentum now. Neymar looks to dink one in.
So I was thinking of like putting that one up.
To hold up play quite as much as he did then, a couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Forward it goes. Alaba. he's straight offside.
Sorry, I'm trying to watch my stream back just to make sure it's coming through correctly. Currently, it only streams in 720p. It is the one thing that annoys me most. You know,
They're not going to make any further progress
I'd
now.
love to get a 1080p capture card and start streaming off the computer, but
Mesut Ozil.
I'm trying to keep it as relatively low budget as I can right now.
Was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead
Just
in
because
his
the current
tracks.
situation, current climate is just, you know,
Well, the less
I
said
can't
about
just
that
go out
pass, the
spending
better.
hundreds of pounds on like capture cards and computers and, you know, just expect everything
Kimmich.
to fall into my lap.
Mesut Ozil.
Go
Coman.
on.
He's gone for it.
Come on.
It's in.
That.
Deep into
Cancel it out
stoppage
before half
time.
time.
A triple goal.
Apologies about my voice and everything.
Given such an open
Obviously,
invitation,
been at work
he
today.
was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as
I have to
where
call
the
out,
pass should be played,
you know,
Peter, and it made the finish
general
look that
orders
bit
and
easier.
stuff in our business.
That'll be the final action of the first half.
So sometimes my voice does go a bit raspy. That's why I thought if I stream Monday, Friday, the majority of those days where I'm at work, I'm not really struggling with it. Whereas, like, you know, Friday I can just have either a beer or, you know, just a drink, like Coke
the
or
same, please. Score at the interval.
Monster or
2-2.
something, and I can just jump on the stream and enjoy it. Oh, go on, Kimmich!
Has a pop.
Oh, go on, come on!
It's come back out. It's in.
3-2, come on!
Well, this guy is just not your average.
It's just what we need.
Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
He was going for that.
De
Oh,
Gea
I hate
did
that
well the
move.
first time.
If
Nothing
you
you can do
press
about
L1
the
and
follow-up.
X,
That's
you
just
get
top-notch. Showed
the
exactly
1-2
why
run.
he follows it up every time.
It's a great
Keeper
little tactic
struggles
to
hold on
use,
to it, ball plays
but a
kindly.
lot of people tend to
He's
do it
always
from kickoff, and it is so frustrating because there's not a lot you can do to it. Oh! And Inzaghi has broken through again.
In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Speed of thought, efficiency of
Unbelievable.
movement, and certainty.
Yeah, and
of
I
outcome.
just won't
Filippo
conform to
Inzaghi
that.
is the
I
obvious
won't,
danger
you know,
man
I'm
here,
not going to
yet
be
he's
that
afforded
sweaty
way
guy
too
that
much
does that
freedom.
tactic every
Shapes
time.
to shoot.
Oh, Koeman could have got the hat trick.
He nearly went all the way.
Coman just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge.
Kingsley
and
Coman
he rises to
up
it.
to an 86 rated is
Baresi
amazing.
drives it
So
forward.
the more you play with
it's
players
Neymar.
on PES MyClub,
And here's
you
Inzaghi.
level them up. Obviously,
Maradona.
if you play PES, you'll know that already. But for those that don't,
It's a decent ball.
you know, friends
Very well
of
to intervene.
mine that
Well,
are
he
just tuning in
acknowledges
for
that
the
he should
first
have come
time.
up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he-
you can
he
rate,
did well
you
to
can
spread
rank
the
up
ball,
players
just
basically
get
by
enough
using them,
It happens.
turning other players that you're not going to use. So instead of quick selling them like you would on FIFA, you turn them into EXP trainers,
Oh, real danger
or you
here.
can release them. So
Inzaghi!
releasing them, no way. Oh, I thought he'd scored that then. Yeah, releasing them gets you GP, which is game points.
And he's
like
cut it out.
FIFA Ultimate Team coins. You can use them to buy scouts,
And now they can launch a counter.
and you can use them
Gets
to buy
away from
agents.
his
They will
opponents.
sign players who
What a
they're
save,
basically your
they've got shooting
packs.
chance.
Douglas Costa.
It's off target and by quite a lot.
Ronnie, no, they can
Yeah,
rely on
so,
the counter, and they
you know,
just
to the
express
best of my
the warning.
understanding, it is more important to turn them into EXP trainers,
And it's
and
Neymar.
therefore,
Lobs it
well,
in gently. Massive lead.
no way. He's getting on the end of
Very well to
everything.
get to that.
Well, you
It's not even
can't
that
ask for
tall,
much more than
5'10".
that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Yeah, if you do that, you can then apply the
Hoists
EXP
it
trainers
forward.
to give your players a little
Douglas
EXP boost,
Costa.
like experience
Petit.
boost, and then they'll level up. So they'll eventually become higher rankings, higher
Two
ratings.
goals.
It's just how you increase your
That's the
team.
end of that. It all started well enough.
Aubameyang, if I could have got that turn in. I need the finesse dribble in that situation, and I've just not nailed it yet. Oh, if Inzaghi scored that as well. Jesus, he's unstoppable. Just getting lucky with Neuer. Neuer's position is fantastic. I have to appreciate, because obviously my defence. If you watch my other streams, you see my defence just crumble sometimes, which is frustrating. Aubameyang. I'm gonna sweat. Oh, I'm disgusting. Oh no, I'm disgusting. Yeah. I hate myself. But do I? That was bad.
I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball
I've just brought FIFA to PES with that one.
For that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That was horrible. Yeah. Yes, Bradley.
This has been an immense contribution from one player.
I've gone from like decent goals on Friday to just that. It's disgusting. I just want to rank up though. But yeah, I mean, from the best of my understanding, you know, the EXP trainers are extremely helpful. You know, I've turned Aubameyang from a 92 to a 95, and he has just become a beast. He's insane. And I know that he can level up so much more as well. So he could be like a 98, 99 rated. And that is a 99 rated Aubameyang would just be disgusting.
Well positioned to make that interception.
But yeah, I just want to see this out now. Actually get the win. He could definitely just turn on me.
Are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And yes, my team name is Warwickshire FC, and the reason it's called Nuneaton, the reason the commentators say Nuneaton, the only town in Warwickshire that's on the game for use for commentary. I don't know why Warwick isn't on there.
And here's Neymar. There's a long ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
But yeah, if you're watching, just, you know, say hello. Obviously, I know Bradley's in here, so, you know, alright. Go on. Ah.
Clearance and very necessary.
That's offside.
Ozil gets flagged offside.
Nuneaton certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
But yeah, I'm basically, to anyone who's viewing it and seeing this stream, you know, just coming in.
Well, it remains to be
this is the first game. Bit of a noob. Bought PES a month ago. You know, I'll keep repeating that because it's important to know. So if you see anything that's like, oh, that was a glaring error, yeah, I know. I will make glaring errors, and you will think, Jesus, why is this guy streaming that?
We are into overtime.
I just wanted to, you know, document the fact that you can buy a game and within a month you can start to get ranked and, you know, push yourself up the rankings, and that's the aim basically, is to, I mean, Coman hat-trick, absolutely gross, but you know, you can get the wins, you can get good basically. Obviously I've got background in playing FIFA a lot, so, and I watch a lot of football, so my football knowledge is good.
It was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
It's just, the game is so different from FIFA. It's so different. Like, everyone goes, oh, MyClub is just for like the FIFA Ultimate Team. It's not. So this is the experience points to anyone who doesn't play PES. You will level up players. They will level up the more you play with them. And the more they level up, the more they rank up. You know, they have potential basically. It's nice, you know. It gives you more potential with your team. So plus 11 on that one, but take it. We'll move on. Obviously, our weekly points high score, if we keep winning, it's just going to go up, and it will just be the way it is, you know. So you gain scouts after the games, you know, win, loss, draw. You'll gain a scout. You can use them to get players, and then just use them to beat EXP trainers. We'll renew the contracts. Yeah. So with the yeah, with the scouts, it's very different. So there is an auction house, but it's just for scouts. You can't buy specific players. That's the only, I'd say it's a negative about PES, but it means you've got to work with what you're given. And if anything, I'd say that makes you a better player. You know, you've got to you know, target it. The higher the stars, obviously, the higher the chance of getting a better player. If you look on the right, these are the sort of players I can get, but I can also get 421 others. They're the best players I can get. And then you can apply another scout and sort of draw that in. If I wanted to say he played in Russia, now the best player is, you know, Lunev. I'm not going to use those, but you know, if I take that off it, yeah, I can get better players. But you want to either combine all three, or use one that you definitely, you know, if it's going to be a high rated from Arsenal. If that's all you care about, then you do that. Personally, for me, I like to mix all three, and then you get a more sort of refined list, and your chances are way higher of getting a decent player. The other way of getting players, agents. You know, the special agents at the moment. You've got Arsenal. I mean, it is cool. It is the icon system in FIFA. You know, I really want Bergkamp. I really want Bergkamp. But I've got Emmanuel Petit, and he is insanely good. And I would have Robert Perez, but I actually quite like Coman. I know that sounds weird. Coman is just fun to use, and I feel like Perez would be frustrating. I just feel like it would be annoying to use him. But yeah, black balls are 90 plus, or yeah, 85 plus, and then gold is like 80 to 85 or 80 to 86. So I mean, I wish with the special agents, often they give you like 3 free players. Your chances are often really low, but they haven't done that with the Monaco and Marseille ones. And the worldwide club stars is just, you know, there are 30 black ball players in there, you know. You can get Ronaldo, Neymar, Ramos. You know, they're all there. And if you're looking and thinking, well, how's he got all those clubs? You know, how are Liverpool licensed? How, you know, it's PES Universe. You know, if you're gonna buy PES, you buy PES Universe. It's an extra 10 quid. You can only use it on PS4 or PC, but I'd argue it makes the game a whole lot better, and it also, I'd say it actually makes oh, we're actually going to change the team name, just in case anyone ever watches me. There you go. We'll keep it uneaten because we're gross. Yeah, so we're going to jump into another game. I am obviously still in the sort of grounds of learning about PES, like PES MyClub, obviously. But yeah, if you've got PES Universe, the game is so much cooler. It's, you know, you can play Master League, and you've got, I mean, I support Wigan Athletic personally. You know, I can play a Master League with Roberto Carlos as my manager, and the cutscenes have all the official kits, you know, everything. It just feels so much more realistic, and it's almost like a career mode that cares. Like FIFA career mode has just let people down for years, and I don't know why people don't realise that PES is fun, decent. You know, they put a lot of effort into it. This guy has less points, but he has a 1 acclaim, which is, I assume, the top acclaim. So we're gonna say that he might be better than me. I'm just going to assume most people are better than me. That's the safest thing to do, I think. We're going to play same team as last time, but what I'm going to do is during the game I'm probably going to put Demirel on for David Luiz, bring Artur on for Kimmich, just to add a bit of flair into the midfield, and then probably put Lewandowski, 94 Lewandowski up top. I just think it'll be a better tactic, you know, just to sort of flesh it out. Because I didn't make any subs last game, and I was really putting myself at risk. He has got Franco Baresi, who obviously AC Milan legend, but it's a big but. He is 5'9". Aubameyang is 6'1". That is, like, I would never use Franco Baresi. I used him on FIFA 18, FIFA 19. I just got dominated, like, in the air. It's silly, like.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to what is, in effect, a winter wonderland. The snow-decorated perimeter of the pitch is perfect evidence of this, and indeed evidence of the efforts that the ground staff have made to get all
I
the
started
white
Become a
stuff off
Legend.
the playing surface. The
Sorry, I didn't
forecasters
actually
do
read
say
that
that we
then.
will have snow throughout
Yeah, I
the
started
game,
Become a Legend.
but we have been told absolutely
It's
categorically
basically
that
like,
things aren't expected
I don't know
to
if you
get
remember,
any
I think it was like
worse.
FIFA 08 or something, where they set up like the Become a Pro or Be a Pro or whatever it's called. It's basically like that. You know, it's not very story based. I thought it'd be a lot more story based, and I was a bit, that's probably the aspect I was disappointed about.
If you did just miss it, we are up and
You know, if they put a little bit more thought and effort into that one, I thought that would have been like, could have been cool, like the journey. But they've put all their effort basically in MyClub. Yeah, they put a lot of effort into MyClub, online esports, so like the online divisions that I play on Friday, there's a lot of effort put into that. And then there's also Master League, with they've just like blown out the park with that one. But obviously there are millions of videos of that online. That'd just be another one. But yeah, I'm in the process of like, well, I get paid on Friday, so I'm gonna pick up like an indie game, and so next Monday will be my like indie game walkthrough night. Just gonna play like fun little indie game that's not really covered on streams. Make it a decent little video. Try and take the mick out of the game a little bit, but you know, take it seriously. Obviously, you know, play it as well as I can. And yeah, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the storyline. You know, talk to whoever's in the chat.
Tries a shot. Very speculative,
And then obviously
little threat, if
I'll
any,
probably set a
for the keeper.
budget on it. You know, like once a month we'll buy a game and just play it through. But if I make the videos, you know, 1.5 hours long, not even that. I mean, I could
Here's Aubameyang.
break it up.
hits it.
I appreciate it, mate.
Costa.
I saw you followed like the YouTube that I started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like post the
Forward. Good challenge. He just stood firm.
videos on YouTube. Obviously you don't have to watch them. Oh, come on.
Been caught there. It's
Yeah. But what I'm gonna do is
Well,
just
you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the
because
referee
well,
would have
Twitch
told
allows
him to
oh
get in there or something.
Twitch allows you to post the things into like 15-minute sections onto YouTube, which is a really cool little feature, and it means that I can just break up the video quite nicely without even really making an effort in making it concise or anything, and it can just be like a pure walkthrough, and it could be a series, you know, it could be, you know, 40-50 episodes long, and put some serious effort into it. And if, you know, I've seen some games where they don't really get anyone viewing them live, but they get people watching the videos on YouTube because no one really covers it. They're just not played as much. So, and people are interested by the games, so they want to see what it's like before they buy it. So I thought I could do that. I could cover that little market.
Baresi drives it forward.
But yeah, I'm just trying to think of content that I can do, you know. Yeah.
Roberto has come steaming up from the back for this. Maradona.
But the thing with tonight is we're building up the team, getting a bit more comfortable with MyClub.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable,
Just trying to
and he knew he had to do
improve a little bit, I
something to
guess.
prevent a goal there.
The next couple of weeks are going to be like serious improvement where I'm playing a lot better. I'm trying to work with my surroundings basically, as well with the stream. So I've got lights on, and yesterday I was having issues with the fact that my forehead goes really shiny because the light is right on top of it. So obviously the cap is big today. But I don't mind the cap. Covers up the fact that I just jumped out of the shower and have not done the trim. But the hair is coming off tomorrow.
Maradona.
Big one.
Di Maria. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Maradona. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Aubameyang. Aubameyang tries running with
That's
the ball
another
at
thing
his
I
feet.
found with this.
Ozil gets it out to the wing.
It's harder to do skill moves, but when you do it, it's so rewarding. It's so nice. It looks so good and fresh.
Kimmich. He could be in here. Aubameyang.
Oh, go on! Oh, that would have been so nice. Just a little flick up.
Nuneaton really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move
Okay,
the ball around.
just
the
hold it
midfield.
round.
They lack the
Oh,
sharpness
Ozil
and
cannot
urgency.
hold the ball
Yeah,
up.
that does look a foul. Referee's
Got the
given
free kick, but yeah,
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Ozil's knackered.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the skills on PES being done, and it's insane when you can pull it off. If you can pull it off quick and fast, you will just break through players, but it's not made for that. I'm actually putting on Muller just because Ozil is so knackered, and I'm going to put on Lewandowski.
We'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And yeah, I'm actually going to put Demirel on because I love Kimmich. He's amazing. Demirel I actually quite like. He's so strong. Nowhere near like with the rating he needs to be if I'm going to like challenge. But yeah, you can do the rainbow flicks and stuff like that. Yeah, they do, and I have contracts to. I think I've got like 30 or 40, maybe 20. I don't know. They do need contracts, yeah, and it's really frustrating, and it's hard to earn the contracts. But you can pay with GP basically, so it's not the most effective way of doing it. It could be a lot easier. It's frustrating, but it's one of those really.
That's the start of the second half.
So second half, 0-0.
Clearly you've got a better side for me. Yeah, I know the score.
We weren't doing too badly, I don't think.
They go about their game in the same manner.
I mean, sometimes I zone out and I actually can't focus on the game. And I'm just in a weird zone where I'm, oh yeah, like that. Oh, what a tackle! What a tackle!
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a
that was amazing. Ooh. Benjamin Pavard, he's started off as an 86 for me, so I think he's now 87 or 88. I think he's 87. Oh, this guy's lagging.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, this guy's lagging. Okay, we'll play around. Yeah, Benjamin Pavard is a great little defender to have. So obviously he can play centre back as well, so he's got those like defensive qualities. Come on, get on the end of that. Oh, Lewandowski. Supposed to be a little poacher.
Maradona gets wrestled off the ball.
That's just Kimmich's job there, just to sort of weed out that midfield.
Koeman.
So what you can do with the right analog stick is you can just sort of move the ball about a little bit, and it just moves the players around. No, it's offside there. It just allows you to be a bit more fluid with the ball. And then you can sort of move that in. You have to combine the two analog sticks to make skill moves really work. Made all my subs. Yeah. I mean, he's got a level 24 Simon Kjaer, who is 87 rated, which is disgusting, but his formation is just allowing me to sort of penetrate that centre midfield, because Vieira will move across that back three, but the other two are just absolutely in the middle of nowhere. So that's why I'm having a lot of the possession in the midfield. But his defence, obviously 5 at the back, with Vieira on top of that, it's basically 6 at the back. It's just going to be horrendous to get through. Be nice if he played as well. That would be nice.
Kjaer.
Come on.
Vieira. Well, probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Timely intervention.
So I'd argue in this game I just haven't been putting the game to bed.
Vieira. He's had a shot.
And he'll get one chance like that and really put me in danger. And I shouldn't really allow that.
Tierney tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, I just need Muller to make that move there.
I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play.
I think because he's playing Cam instead of SS, which is second striker. I think because he's playing Cam, he wants to make sure that he's still in the midfield. have more of the possession as well, which is rare. I tend to have less possession when I dominate.
Pavard.
And doesn't make sense, but I'll sort of...
Pavard.
all my possession will be in attacking areas like this.
Muller. Now it's Lewandowski.
Go on, Muller. Go on, Muller. Oh, lovely.
For a goal.
Come on.
Finish.
Come on.
True class. And that could well
I'm going to
be
highlight
the
that
winner.
tonight. That's getting highlighted.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper.
That was lush.
And he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Nuneaton take the lead.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Petit. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Vieira is just going to
That's Maradona.
outstrength Petit
And again, they run up
constantly.
against stubborn
That's
defending.
the only issue with Petit is that he's a bit shorter. Vieira obviously is just one of the best
Di
to
Maria
ever do it.
goes for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
Turney.
Just worried that could have been a penalty. Did press circle to slide tackle.
Very, very threatening.
I was worried.
Petit
Come on, lads.
over to the left.
A second would be nice.
And here's Muller. Baresi gets it back.
I'm annoyed that I can't have Muller
Are
as an
really
SS
looking
because
to
obviously
kill
he's
this game
91
off.
rated,
It's
but
keeping the ball away from the other end too.
it's just one of those. I'm just playing as an 87, it's fine.
Kimmich goes looking.
Nuneaton are
I
looking
shouldn't
to
really be
make
letting him
this
through
one
there.
safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Or letting him be offside, really. Silly mistake
Jordi
to
Alba.
make, just gives him the ball
Jordi
back.
Alba plays it forward. Oh, shooting chance!
Great save, come on.
And it's Jorginho.
Yeah,
Keep
Kimmich,
calm
always in
and
the right
carry on.
position.
That's the job in a
Oh,
nutshell
it's
now.
just the first touch. You have to super cancel on everything, R1, R2, and it's frustrating. You just forget it sometimes. I forgot it there, but I got lucky.
Coman.
Come on.
Douglas Costa.
Douglas Costa, a couple of yards of space.
That's really nice. Now, what next?
Go on. Oh, tried to whip it over.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I'd agree with the commentator there on trying to close it out. However,
Maradona.
I'm just not good at that.
Here's Di
I'm
Maria.
just not good at holding the defence.
Finds himself eased
The
off
last
the
couple
ball.
of minutes, and we can go 2 for 2.
Have a simple task to find something sustained
we can
now
start
and keep the pressure on.
the streak then. But yeah, if anyone joins the stream and they have any questions, please just drop them. I shouldn't have passed. I should have given Petit the chance to shoot then. But it's okay. We got the win. We got the win.
There goes the whistle. Nuneaton win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most
2
important
for 2.
thing, however it came. Final score 1-0.
We'll take that.
Well,
We'll
this
take
game
that.
looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to
But
them.
yeah,
They upped their game
so
again, and I thought they got what they deserved.
what I was talking about probably about 15 minutes ago was
Jim Beglin,
putting
that's
stuff
all we
up on
have
the
time
walls.
for. Good evening to you.
Along with that, I was thinking of sort of mixing up the whole wardrobe with, you know, the retro shirts and stuff. This is Red Bull Salzburg. So David Luiz has actually gone up a level. Hasn't gone up a ranking or anything like that, but he's gone up a level. We've gone up 11 again. And we're going to take it. It's great. So now our weekly points high score has taken us up into a new provisional group ranking. So I don't know what that means. It's just one of those where you've got to learn, ain't you? So this is my first weekly sort of ranked session. I really don't want that scout. It's one of those. Yes, we want to buy Lewandowski's contract. because I kind of don't want to use them all yet. Fine. Let's sign some players. You know, let's get some. We'll use our lower scouts because we really just want to get rid of them, so we can turn these players into EXP trainers. But this is, you know, this is the pack opening, basically. It's so much fun. It's so much cooler. So much better. 65 Rask. Why can't, you know, I'd love to say why can't FIFA do that, but you know, PES just knows. It just knows. I'm not like, you know, begging off PES. I know it sounds like I am. I know that. But I do love the game. Straight off the bat, you know, the game just... If they ever came calling, I'm there. I'm there. Okay, so a bronze ball this time. Still, it's just Cuevas. Argentinian. Plays for Everton. Not the Everton, obviously. But they go into your members list, and that's where you can sort of edit them, tell you know what you want to do with them. The highest we can get on this is a bronze ball, you know, with a 2-star scout. Not fantastic. You need a 5-star scout to be able to get a black ball. So Sivaku from Orenburg, 31-year-old. He is not going to be used, obviously. Most of them aren't going to be used. Although what I've seen, like David Fish streams PES, I've seen him. Hold on, who plays Karabue? Hossa guy. They play in the Thailand league. Okay. Okay. Did not know that. Yeah, a couple of the big PES streamers, you know, they tend to play with lower teams because they'll get matched against lower players. Also guy, you know, true Bangkok United. Really not getting used, is he? Let's apply all three. Let's see what we get. Can I not do that? Why not? Let's go reflexes then. So a 3-star one. I can't do 2 specialist goalkeeper fields. Right, okay. Well, that gives us 79s, and we want clearing. So perfectly high chance of getting an 84. However, you know, I really highly doubt it, knowing PES and knowing my luck. But I think the PES opening screen just highlights how much I need a front cam because this front light, because this just looks so much better. So French, white ball. So it's going to be, you know, 61 rated. That can happen. That can happen if you don't narrow it down. That's just one of those. Okay, so with these, we don't want them. We don't need them. We're gonna convert them into EXP trainers. Yes. And then I would just love to level up. Who would I like to level up? Jonathan Tar's now 94. I do actually have Christian Eriksen on my books. Do you know what? I think we're gonna do Kimmich. Just get him up. And we're just gonna chuck them all on. I know for a fact. So he's now a 90. I do know that that EXP trainers, based on where the player actually played and where their position is. So if you use a CDM on a CDM, you're going to get more EXP points just because they work together. Basically, they can train each other. That's the sort of aspect they're trying to get at. And I get it. I like it. You know, it's a quirky little feature, and we'll get squad management. Obviously, this is a team. You know, we've now got Tar 94, Kimmich 90. So we're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of our starting 11 at 90 plus, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 90 plus on the bench. 89 Havertz as well. A very good card. Arthur has 1 left on his contract. Neuer has 1 left on his contract. Got a couple running out over the next couple of games. But yeah, they'll build an affinity with the preset tactics, and the red sort of flash over the pitch is, you know, how comfortable they are with it. So David Luiz, I've had less time, but he's played a couple of games. He has now got 94 affinity. If I play 5 to 10 more games, he will then build a 99. And as they all become 99, that average team spirit will go up to a 99, which is exactly what we want. Get that to a 99. Start doing special tactical training as well, which I'm actually not sure how I do. That's the only thing. I think it's tactical training. This will boost their ability to work with the team instructions. Yes. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just chuck like 4 on. The confusion is real. Let's put it there. Has no idea what just happened. However, team spirit is now 98. Yeah, let's say we're happy with that one. We're going to play another ranked match. This will be the 3rd. Hopefully we can start building a streak. So when I come on stream, the streaks will just build. Hopefully, if I get better. Or it'll end in this one, and I'll feel stupid. It's just one of those. I think I said this on Friday. The only frustrating thing with this game is just how long it takes to find a match. He says and finds a match. Apologies for the yawning. Man is tired. So 499. Obviously, this guy's higher rating than us, but 1 weekly point, 3 losses in his last 5. We have 3 wins in our last 5. We are on a 2-win streak. We would love, just absolutely love, to get another game, to get another win. He has Joshua Kimmich as well. He might have the iconic version. The iconic version is basically team of the season. It's not, but PES can't do team of the season, obviously because FIFA. It's just one of those where PES does lack in its marketing of MyClub. You know, it's less addictive and it's less. I'd love to say it's less linked to real life, but it's just one of those where it just doesn't look as enticing as, you know, as fun.
And the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine.
Oh, go on. Oh, we could have got in early there.
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
That was an amazing save. I thought we'd go for the power, you know, first shot of the game.
Forward it goes.
I don't know really what would have benefited in that position.
It's been caught there, it's a foul.
Got a free kick. Not really in a shooting position, although it is Ozil, so if we can whip it over.
That comes as a mighty relief. Beckham. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. It's a loose ball. Pavard gets into the right position to intercept. And he's straight offside.
But yeah, anyone who's watching, if you have any questions or anything, just pop them in the chat. Literally anything, doesn't have to be PES related, you know, can be about the news, about life, or anything. Just talk to me about anything. Your boy has arrived, and I appreciate you. I appreciate. Brad was in the chat earlier. Don't know if he still is, but
Mohamed Salah.
yeah, I appreciate everyone coming down.
Over to the left. He hits it.
I am on a 2-win streak. Played 2 games, won 2 games. Played alright, to be fair. You know, I had to be very sweaty in the first game. The guy really put me under a lot of pressure. And then I've just been fiddling around.
Down the flank. Real chance to break.
Nice. I looked down at that chat then at the wrong time. I appreciate that, mate. But see, that's why I want Beckham. He just looks like OG Beckham.
Belfast take the lead.
Should not have conceded that goal.
Yet again of what a threat he carries.
But GG, good game. Good goal.
Ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Nah, that over the top ball just gets you. But Kimmich, 90 Kimmich now. Go on, Aubameyang.
Gets the better of his man. Aubameyang goes for goal!
Oh, that save!
Modric goes looking. Neymar plays it forward.
Damon, how are you finding the foul on card?
Beckham.
I know you're probably in a game, right? But how are you finding it?
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tierney tries to get it forward quickly and back to base. Van Dijk drives it forward. Maradona plays it out to the wing.
Yeah, it's got a learning curve, I think.
Mesut Ozil.
The first couple of games I played with it
And here's
were
Aubameyang.
terrible, but
Varane gets it back.
picked it up in a Warzone game
One way of
and
trying to
I
make things
basically
happen.
fell in
There's
love
a
with
few
it
who could follow
because
that
it was
example.
I got 13 games in 13 kills in a Warzone game just with the foul. And that was
Ruffled a few feathers.
the time I came
Well dealt
second.
with. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Neymar,
It's just so sick.
Douglas Costa. It's Aubameyang.
Yeah, should have won that game really. It was 2-on-1 and we somehow
Feeds it
lost.
out wide.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
top
yeah.
defending
Send
and
it.
preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Send it.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Oh, poor.
Alaba
Should have waited for the run.
hoists it forward. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Boy. See, my players are now out of form. I don't know why. They shouldn't be. Aubameyang certainly shouldn't be. If they go a couple of games, you know, and they, you know, go a couple of games without
Modric hoisted towards the
scoring,
area.
they just seem to go out of form, and then they will purposely,
Speculative strike.
not purposely, but they will actually just play worse.
Really is nothing.
Beckham weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
How bad? Like, yeah.
Kimmich. Nuneaton are still behind as we reach out for half time.
Okay, got a free kick.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
How badly did they go over the bars, Damon?
Could be trouble here. And for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
See, last time I shot. I love that.
Quick glance at goal.
Shows zero care about his
Douglas
well-being.
Costa.
Go on,
In he goes
Costa.
again.
Oh!
Mohamed Salah has created one goal already.
You know, I'm actually getting closer and closer to becoming an
And it's
affiliate,
played forward.
but it's just like picking up the followers. That's the issue I'm having.
Oh, and the shot!
Oh! Dead.
There's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, that always looked like the
So
outcome.
just
Mohamed
before
Salah.
half time,
There's the obvious
that
danger
sort of
man
killer
here, and yet he was afforded way too much.
morale
He is fouled.
dropper, morale killer. Alright. Been a
The
long
referee has
day.
made it pretty clear
My
now that
English
this is his last
is not
chance.
working.
Well, I think the referee
Sam.exe is not working.
Nuneaton, free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, we're just going to shoot from this.
That's been lenient here.
There's no real point.
He'll get too many more chances. Nuneaton
Do you know what?
with a perfect chance to get one back. Ozil with a real
Let's see what
chance
Aubameyang
here.
can do from a free kick. I've never used him, you know.
Aubameyang!
Ah! Got Varane in there. My stream looks
This
well laggy.
possibly the last play
That
of the
looks
half.
grim. I don't know if it looks well laggy on your streams, but let me know. Okay. Just thought I'd check, because I've got it. Obviously, I'm playing, but yeah, I've got it on my tablet, just sort of so I can see your chat a bit closer to me. And yeah, I just look down occasionally, and it's just like just me moving around. It's like, oh, I really hope it doesn't come across like that. My next steps will be to pick up a PC game capture card and start streaming it off the PC through the PlayStation, because that way I can get a USB mic and a mix deck, play some tunes on the stream.
Too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game. They can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs
It'll
to
happen.
be very careful.
It'll take time.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could
One
soon
of those
change his
where
status.
you have to be patient. I can't just dive in and
Well, that's the first
go,
attempt
right, okay,
we've seen at
I'm
one of
going to
those
be a pro
breaking
streamer.
passes just to spread the play.
Pardon me. I'm going to be a pro streamer right now. That just doesn't work.
It's Douglas Costa. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Oh, Aubameyang, get that away quicker.
Simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Go on, Aubameyang.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Tried the Cruyff turn.
Varane plays it forward. He's
Sometimes
off on a marauding
it
run.
just comes off really well. Just breaks up that defence, because
Mesut Ozil.
physically they're
There's a
moving
long
in one
ball.
direction. You're just
That's
absolutely
Aubameyang.
swiping them off in the other direction. But if they've got 90
Good
plus
run.
rated defenders all over the
Ultimately
park,
thwarted by
they're
an
going to be
astute piece of
quicker,
defending.
faster.
Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Get Ozil on the run. Oh, I'd love it if Aubameyang could take a first touch, but he just,
Neymar.
that's why I like Kane and Lewandowski, 93, 94, but Aubameyang's pace is just like, I need it.
Was too timid to make it through the defence.
SpongeBob me. I don't want it.
Upon, I'm sure.
I need it.
Intervention. He's made sure that that won't get through to the keeper and try something new. Beckham, who's got the scoring skills, have already been evident.
Okay. Really need to start
Oh, the crowd clearly like what they just
trying
saw.
for another
Some
goal.
Real
Well,
no-nonsense
a
defending.
goal. Go on, Coman out
Straight out
wide.
wide.
Tierney.
Looks to set.
Aubameyang!
Oh, the ball's come loose. Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there.
I mean, we're 2 wins out of 2, but we're really under pressure here in
Is on to it,
ranked
can take
matches.
it up. Lovely feet.
Well, we don't need to guess.
Aubameyang's had a
They
pretty
expect
shoddy
plenty
game,
of ball into the box.
so he's going to be the first sub the next time the ball goes out.
It's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
And that's the end of that. It all
It's
started
just
well
one of
enough.
those where you need
takes the long option.
a bit of luck, really, because he's in bad form. Last couple of games he's not got a goal. He could really do with one, but an assist will do
Douglas
if he can
Costa.
move it through.
That intervention was
He
very
just can't get on the
necessary.
end of anything. He's not making the moves or anything that he
Hoists it
would
forward.
normally.
Alaba drives it forward.
I could really do with the
Oh,
ball
good
going out, so I
interception.
can make a sub.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably
Really making
goal-saving.
some really newbie mistakes, but you know, I'm
Not much subtlety. He's
a
launched
month
himself
into
there.
playing PES,
Coman.
so you're going to make newbie mistakes,
And it's
unfortunately.
Neymar.
It's one of those. It's just a learning curve, you know. And if anyone ever has tips, I'm willing to, you know, learn. Obviously, I know about super cancel and stuff like that. We are, I think, based on the way he's going to play for the rest of the game, I'm going to push to attack him. But the way things are going, I swear. Every time I get a touch on the ball, it's like, ugh. I think, really.
He is not one readily to admit defeat.
Come on, lads. No, obviously not. That's not where I want. I don't want to rage on stream. I don't want to get angry. Do not want to get angry. Come on, Aubameyang's making that run. Coman. Oh, really?
That has certainly tested the keeper. Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Yeah, this guy's just having a laugh with me here. I think he's realised that I'm just not there. I'm just not at it. And this game's his. You know, 88th, 89th minute. The game's his. You know, you just got to take the L. You move on.
It's Douglas Costa.
Aubameyang. I've not had real opportunities to make subs, and I just figured, you know, next game I'll just play Lewandowski from the start. Give Aubameyang a rest. Yeah, I really want that David Beckham, but PES don't tend to do the re-releases. 10 shots, 5 off target. You know, shots isn't everything, possession isn't everything, but I was definitely moving the ball well. It's just Aubameyang, when he's off his game, he's really off his game. That's it, you know. Kimmich again had an amazing game. Emmanuel Petit, can't really say much. You know, I can't say many bad things against him. That's dropped us 10 in the rankings as well. So annoying. If people are joining in the stream and realising that I'm super low level, this is because I'm new to PES. I'm really new to MyClub, and no, we'll use a contract ticket on that one. You know, this is the team I'm running. I'm pretty happy with it. For what I've found to be decent so far, you know, it does the trick. We'll put Lewandowski in for the next game. We'll chuck him in. Could use Kai Havertz, but yeah, I can use Kai Havertz and give Ozil a rest as well. And we'll jump in. And we'll jump straight back into another ranked match. You know, let's get back on the winning train and move up. I've been sent a video by Bradley, and that is sick. Yo, do you know what? You should definitely stream like more COD. I'd watch that. Like if you could get that on stream, those sort of clips on stream, I'd definitely be there for that. Because that's sick. That's more, you know, online on par with, you know, you see like Mini Minter playing COD and stuff like that, and you watch them and you think, oh, I know people that are way better than that, and they just don't get the credit. That's sort of like what you were there. Yeah, yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I'm not confident to do this. I just thought, I'm 23. It's getting a bit like do or die.
Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
But you don't have to put your face on it or anything like that. You know, there are plenty of streamers that don't put the face on. There's plenty of streamers that don't even put voice on. It just makes it a lot harder to get your personality across, and obviously that's why people tune in. I think that's one thing that I'm finding trouble with, because I'm streaming in front of a blank white wall.
Certainly this is a very, very
And when
impressive
people tune in,
venue.
I'm
Quite
sure
a
they
sight
want to see
behold.
a bit more excitement behind me.
As you can
Because
see,
this
we've
gives nothing
already
away about
started
me.
here.
This is the only sort of
Well, a
representation
has
of
got to
my
be one of the most
personality.
technically gifted
If
midfield
you
players
aren't
there
going to
are
listen in for half an
anywhere.
hour.
You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team.
Um,
Jim. Big fan.
But I'm
I've
hoping
always been a big
Lewandowski
fan.
this game can be better.
Defensively, extremely capable.
The confidence comes
He has an excellent work rate
with the more
on
you
and
do it.
off the ball, but he
I get
doesn't
nervous
get
when,
too much
I mean,
attention.
go on, Lewandowski, straight away,
It's
walk it off.
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what
Posters.
we're here for. A player
Damon, what do you
with this
reckon? You
wonderful
know
knack
all
of
my
being able
retro
to show
shirts?
up and deliver at
Yeah.
important times.
Yeah.
Yet another example.
Lewandowski. Yeah,
Oh, Peter, it's
retro
a lovely
shirts.
piece of deception in shaping to
That's what I'm
whack it
thinking.
And then opting for a lovely little lob.
So like, in
So,
August
a
I'll be
breakthrough
moving into a new
already.
place, hopefully 2-bedroom place.
Coman.
So the second bedroom can be a
Now surely.
second bedroom can be sort of like a streaming room, spare room as well.
The defence did very well to be able to close them down in numbers like that. They basically
And we can
suffocated
sort
the
of
slips.
turn it into typical edgy little streamer's room, you know,
Manchester
the
does
lights,
seem to have a
cameras,
particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
One-touch passing is part and
you
parcel
know,
of the way they operate.
make it
and when it all
kind of
comes
edgy,
together,
kind of cool.
It's a joy to watch.
Come on, Lev.
Is
Big
there any
Lev.
support? He might not need it.
Oh. Play around the back. I know, it seems that's a
David
terrible
Williams.
thing to do on FIFA. It's like taboo
Kimmich
on FIFA.
tries to get
You
it
don't
forward
play around the
quickly.
back. But on pairs, you sort of have to
Lewandowski.
now and then. Just control the game. Lewandowski.
Lewandowski!
Oh! Thought he'd done it.
Oh, what a
Manuel Neuer
wonderful stop.
is amazing on this game.
He's very
You know, he's got the
sporting here
iconic
to
card,
acknowledge
which
the
I
quality
have.
of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
He's also got an inform which is like 92.
Tierney
Just an insane
goes on a
player.
charge down the left. And here's Douglas Costa.
If we can get Douglas Costa in the goals.
Oh,
Ref!
he needed
Oh,
to
come
get
on.
that right.
He's absolutely barged him off the ball.
Cambiasso. And it's Eriksson. Eriksson plays it out to the flank.
Come on, lads.
Here's a corner.
I was going to say let's keep hydrated, but that is not keeping me hydrated. That's going to keep me awake.
Up he gets!
Oh!
Second win style.
Esteban Cambiasso. I'd say Leicester City legend. Absolute Leicester legend.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Inter Milan
As
legend.
contact goes, that was
Cambiasso.
tremendous, and it helped him to
Great
direct it
player.
exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this
You
fella
got
is
given a
definitely
fiver
no
today.
slouch.
What for? What have you done?
Manchester grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are
Come on, here we
strong
go.
and well matched, and I think you need to be a
Do
good
you know what?
player to be out
Lewandowski's
there
not
right now.
too fast, but he's got the
Good
strength,
run
he's
down
got the
left-hand
height.
side.
He's almost a perfect striker. If he had more pace, he'd be
Goes to the
unstoppable.
cross. Coman, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence.
I mean, I'd
It
have
may
laughed
spark
if
another
you
try
came
or
off
another
and you had a
try.
video of it. That's something I would love to see. Nah, joking.
Midway through the first
Look at
period,
you, you little
it's
hustler.
looking quite a game here.
Like those
Either
pool
side
table
really
hustlers,
getting
you know,
hold
they
of
say,
the
"Oh,
ball.
I've never played pool in my life."
Lewandowski.
Is secretly a
It's
world champion.
Lewandowski! Coman. Coman going full tilt down the left.
Manuel Petit showing his strength there. That's what we like to see.
Kimmich. And here's Lewandowski. Eriksson.
Well, Personality, that's just me being tired, so I end up being giddy, and I'm like, woo! I'm like this all the time. I'm probably very annoying for my girlfriend. Just constantly like talking, and I just figured that I'm probably better off talking at a camera. You know, why waste all my voice on nothing? No, I'm joking. I picked up I had to pay for the PlayStation VR camera because that's basically all you can use if you don't have a PC and you want to stream directly off the PlayStation. Oh, that was a decent chance. But yeah, so the mic I picked off Amazon. I haven't had a gaming mic in years, and I thought, do you know what, I'm playing COD a bit more, I should pick something up. And it's actually quite a tasty little mic. Like, I'll show you after the game, but it's got RGB on it. If you plug it in, obviously I don't, because it's just a barrage of wires. It's so annoying to sort out, but yeah, it's just wires everywhere. But yeah, like, you know, I'm just basic and sad. It is quite chill though. I have noticed that like a lot of the streamers have just no camera, and you know, if you want to get people to be interested in you, you need the camera. It just makes sense. You know, it's hard to get people to click on it. If there's no camera, they're gonna go, oh, I don't really want to watch it. If there's a camera, they'll at least click on it, and then they'll hear me and they'll hear how I sound, and, you know, if they like me, they'll watch for an hour, half an hour. Even if they just follow. If people just follow me, I'd be happy with that.
So there was the first half. Oh, what a half of football. It's
pretty even half.
It could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed, brilliance.
Big difference from last game where all my shots were on target.
A pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action.
But yeah, the camera, it is pretty slick, I have to admit. It's 720p, but the camera can go up to 1080p, I believe, or it just sort of holds in 1080p. I don't know what it is, but it can only broadcast 720p, so it runs at lower power. There's quite a few different things I can do. I can make it like a circular cutout. It can do green screens. You know, there's a lot it can do. It's just whether I can be bothered to utilise it in that way. I just basically I set it up so that I'm facing the wall. I click find face, and and then I stream. It's dead easy. And that's kind of what I'm enjoying about the streaming, is it's just a couple of buttons stream. But I do get very nervous before I turn it on. It is like you went to Campion, so I don't know how that worked. But when you did drama lessons and stuff when you were younger, and you would do sort of like, you'd get an assignment, and if you didn't like drama, they were hell. I didn't like drama, and you'd have to sort of like design a play, and then they go, right, perform it in front of your class, and you're like, oh no, no way am I doing that, no way. And it was just, oh, I hated that sort of stuff. I hated school for that.
And it's Douglas Costa.
God, oh come on, come on, Lewandowski. Despised it. Yeah. Yeah, big time. Do you know what? I used to try and pull sickies for like so Damon liked it, but I hated design tech. I liked woodworking and
Nuneaton
electronics.
through to the lead.
I like
Well,
that,
that's the
and that's
currency he
probably
deals
done
in,
me
and
quite
he's
well
come
in life.
good yet again. Never the one
But
to let you down
textiles,
in these
God, I hated
situations.
that.
Defence
I
got
remember
the
I
better
got
of him
like
this
the
time, and
lowest
I'm
grade
sure he'll go
possible
again.
because I missed a whole assignment of textiles.
Loses his
I just
balance
hated it.
and loses
6
the
weeks
ball.
of like sewing. I couldn't sew for my life.
And it's played forward.
And you've got all the girls that just, oh, the girls were sick at it. I was so jealous. Because they just turn up and they're like, bang, oh yeah, my mum taught me this, or oh yeah, my dad taught me that, and stuff, and it's just like, oh crap. My mum's always sorted all my sewing for me, so jealous of sewing. Yeah, exactly. I'm jealous of everything, mate. I'm jealous of things you didn't even think of. Go on! Oh, I could have made it 3-1. Sewing is like a grade A skill to have. Like, it's like god tier skill. You've got sewing, cooking, and being able to put a tent, and they're like god tier. Like, if you can do those things, I've got full respect for you as a person. If you can put up a tent without shouting at someone, you're winning. You're winning a lot. No, you know, no other way of putting it. If you put up a tent without shouting at someone, you're going to be a great mum or dad. People are going to want you around. They'll be like, Jesus, let's put Damon on a tent. We'll go have a beer. Couple of really bad corners there. Easy for him to defend.
Luis does well to read it and intercepts.
But no, obviously, like I moved out of
Lewandowski.
mum's house when I was 18.
It towards the left.
So you just sort of, you look back at school and you realise what they were trying to teach you with like DT, like design tech. And you sort of get it, like, yeah, you need these skills. This is how you iron stuff. This is how, you know, they were trying to teach you some skills. Like, this is how you make bread. This is how you cook curry. You know.
They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And I appreciate it now, looking back. You know, I can make a banging curry.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
I'm a little bit of a wizard with like pasta and stuff. But I can't sew for my life.
Havar.
21st in 13 days.
Going through. Bellarabi.
What do you mean?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, I forget you and Courtney are like a year and 2 years below me.
Creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so
I reckon that's why we argue so much. Way too like close in the years. It's just like everything's so similar. I just remember we always used to get like the same presents every year. You get a DS, you get a DS, you get a DS. Everybody gets a DS.
Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
The mad memories. Just like, here's a sack full of presents. By the way, they're exactly the same as everyone else's, so no one could be angry and jealous. You did argue with me more. That is true. You argued with me more, and then I reckon it was like when I first moved to uni, because I wasn't getting on with like school and stuff. You know, I had issues at school. The second I moved to uni, I think you realise like there could be periods of time where I'd be gone for months.
Back into the middle.
Like I didn't come home for the first like 5 months or something silly like that. I didn't come home till Christmas. So like September through to Christmas. So we basically stopped arguing after that. Yeah, I bet you were.
Well, it
So
remains to
sound,
be
I'll
seen
just
whether they
take
can
this
come up
whole
with
room.
that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And now I've been relegated. I mean, I don't even have a room now, really, do
And
I?
here's Aubameyang.
It's just like an office with some of Sam's old stuff.
Pavard plays it forward. Coman. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that is
Okay,
it. The
back in the
referee
wins.
has seen
Come on.
enough. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either
what
side,
we
it was a
need.
great
It's
game
what
to
we
watch.
need.
Just one between them. Would you
Come on.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Right.
Nuneaton showed
Man
us
needs
why
a
it's so
drink.
important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and,
Yeah, but
and rarely looked at
you
risk.
say you nicked the desk. You got rid of the actual good desk, which I have no idea why. That black desk would have been ideal for streaming. Got some decent stats coming through there. Up 3 points. If you get a decent win of like, you know, plus 2 or 3 goals, you can go up like 8 to 10 points. I really don't want a 2-star scout. It's really nice that they give it me, but I really don't want it. Yes, we want to buy that. That is fine. But yeah, no, school's mad. School's weird. that's that's the easiest way to put it. Weird time. I hated it and loved it. Like, that's mad. Yeah. Yeah. A pint is needed. They're thinking about opening up the pubs for beer gardens from the 22nd of June. Obviously, I live in Leicester, so I have to then get the train over to Leamington just to go for a pint with people. So most of my mates obviously in Leamington. It's like, oh, because there's no point me owning a car because I've got no parking here. So we're now on 99 team spirit. Do you know what? If I put Ozil back in, now that's a banging team. Yeah, no, definitely down for a pint. Never gonna say no to a pint, me. Damon knows that. I am moving, yeah. So the aim is with the move, I basically only have two needs for the flat or house, and that's just like parking, whether that be like a drive or secure parking, or and 2 bedrooms. That's it. Just so it gives me and my girlfriend a bit more space to work with. It just makes life easier. I would, you know, I would settle for a 1-bed place, but you want the space because yeah, she lives with me now. Living. I mean, Damon will probably describe it as tiny. It's a tiny flat. One bed. Yeah, you can. That's the aim. That's basically the whole point of it. Is so that we can host guests. But yeah, if anyone's watching and they want to follow me, I would absolutely love that. But you don't have to because I'm not going to force anyone. Peer pressure's bad. Have you actually hopped on the train to? You've gone to Birmingham New Street, haven't you, Damon? Because it usually, like, if you get the train line app, you just buy your train ticket, Yeah, yeah. So you buy your train ticket, and then you just go to the guys. You look at the big signs in the middle of by accident. Yeah, you just go to the guys and say, look, I need to get to a certain platform. They'll let you through. Yeah, you should just look at the signs, see where it says Leicester. It will say like Cambridge or Ely. Perfect. This guy's a 382 rating. Hopefully we can. Yeah, hopefully we can smash him. Just absolutely batter him. I do joke, obviously. He has a wicked team, which worries me. But we're doing all right. 3 wins out of 4. God, I couldn't do maths then. I'm an English student, I promise. Yeah, so you just go Birmingham and then you switch platforms and jump on a train to Leicester, and it takes 2 to 3 hours. That's the only thing I hated about it. The worst thing was when I lived in Nottingham, because I would get the train from Nottingham to Leicester, which is half an hour. Then I'd have to wait 15 minutes in Leicester, get the train from Leicester to Birmingham, which is 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'd have to wait half an hour in Birmingham, jump on the train to Leamington, and it didn't make any sense. When I picked up the car, it was then just like an hour and a half, and it was so much easier. So if I've got a car by that point, obviously I'll come pick you up.
It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game.
It's all dependent, obviously. Come on, let's get a decent start. Decent start. Oh.
And the ball's come out. Moran goes looking.
This guy could obviously still be pretty decent. Just have a low ranking.
Tierney. Mesmerzel.
I don't want to, take my chances.
This is promising. Looks to thread it through.
Oh, Lewandowski waiting for that. Yeah, it'll be a foul. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I come by Park Wales as well, swing on through. That'd be easy for me to just like swing by. Leamington is definitely on the way. Ish. Oh, he's got a good run on me there. Oh! If I'd have touched it then I'd have risked putting in my own net. Wow! This guy's put me under pressure. He has a very good team. Yeah, I've wanted to go to Bike Park Wales for a couple of years, but I think it would just be really funny to do like dirt jumps on my bike. Obviously I'm not going to, because I would just wreck it, but my bike is just the worst little Apollo. It is literally just a city bike.
Tony Kroos.
Get a new beast. Do you know what? I'll probably just be happy picking up like a Carrera for 250. Something like that. Something hardtail or, just so I'm not gonna completely die. It's only 1.4k, yeah. Not all of us have the bank of mum.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I asked mum if she'd like help me with money for potential move. Yeah, just because like she said she'd help me buy a car, and I'm not asking for that. I'd rather do that on my own.
It's broken loose.
I said, "Oh, would you be able to help?" And she was like, "I can help you move. You know, just like put stuff in a car." It's like, "Yeah, cheers, mum, thanks." I could do that myself.
A real chance and a real let-off. Well, he did get himself.
But at the same time,
something for him to cling to.
At the same time, no, I do appreciate it.
here's Douglas Costa. Lovely bit of skill. Ethel is onto it and can take
Go on,
it
Mesut.
up.
Go on. Oh, keep it down, son.
Just off target.
Jesus.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to.
No, I
make
do
the
appreciate
keeper work,
everything my mum's done for me. That you know, taking the mick out of there, but she has been a bit of an angel the last couple of years, helping out.
Tony Kroos.
Oh, that's grim. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I hate
it's
that.
been
I know
like
that.
a breath of fresh air to their attack. That switching of
I feel
flanks
sorry
has
for anyone like
created a new and for
watching
me,
it that
much
doesn't
more
know.
dangerous
Yeah,
dimension.
that doesn't know what. Damon's peeling and his skin is
Kroos.
coming off because he spends too much time in the sun. He's gross.
Hoists it forward. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this.
But-
And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes.
Yeah.
And now they can launch a counter.
Have you guys heard of noodling?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
I follow Alex Zedra on Twitter. The girl who is like the face, the face
long this time.
cam for Mara on COD. Okay,
De Bruyne.
Damon. Noodling is where you put your hand under the water in catfish areas,
He's
and
no shooting chance.
you let them bite you.
Petit.
And when they bite you, you grab the inside of their gills and pull them out the water, and it is
Good challenge.
the most horrific way of fishing I've ever heard of.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mesut Ozil.
Come on, I've got some good movement there.
And it's Douglas Costa.
Yeah, it's weird.
And that's been won straight back. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And help's available out wide.
Come on.
Shot, shot.
Oh, this guy's put me under some serious
That's
pressure.
a terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really must have felt he had the measure
Yeah,
of the
I don't know
keeper
why
there,
it's
but
called
how
noodling
wrong
or
he
anything
was.
like that, but it's mental.
Vieira.
Oh.
De Bruyne.
But I mean, like, I've seen the pictures of their arms and stuff, and it's like, it's scratches all down there, because catfish have pretty mean
Simply
teeth.
didn't do
Like,
anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
I understand the whole premise of, like, fishing for sport as long as they're, like, angled safely and
That's top
stuff.
defending and preventing him turning.
I
Which
get
can
it,
open up
fair
many
enough, you know, if you
possibilities.
want to do it, you want to do it. I personally don't
Yeah.
like it that much. I like the weird shows with the massive fish and the ugly fish and stuff like that, but it's not something I'm mad on.
There's
But
the half-time whistle.
hearing
So
stuff
the
like
team
that
is
and you're like,
breaking through.
what? Oh, that's grim.
Interesting game up to now. Still goals.
It's just, why would you do that? Why would you put yourself at that sort of like pain for a fish that you're going to throw back?
And we are underway again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now?
Come on, lads. 0-0 half time. Won 3 out of the last 4. Let's go 4 for 5.
The outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
And then we can go for our 5th win.
Laporte.
Obviously, regarding we win this one.
De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Mesut Ozil. It's a loose ball.
Do you know what?
Tony Kroos.
So frustrating. You try and get a couple of passes away, and they just don't go where you want them.
Displaying his
Come on,
defensive
Ozil.
capabilities
Ozil,
there.
oh,
That's
finally,
really
you held it
striker's
off.
tackle.
You have to admire commitment.
Then he gives it away.
Because he could easily ignore that
You just get
and walk
Kimmich, who
around
can
and
just
others do all
push
the
and
chasing, but instead,
pull players
he looks as if he
along.
relishes the chance to dig in for his team.
Referee, he's getting battered around. Disgusting.
De Bruyne. And it's Salah. And here's Cristiano. Had a shot.
See, if you've got players like Ronaldo, you can just turn around. And
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to
that's
some
it.
smart
You
control
change the
and
game
technique.
with just that one player. So frustrating. Whereas I have to really work the wings. You know, I've got 86 Coman, 89 Douglas Costa. I have to actually really work them. Otherwise, you know, they won't get through. You have to try it time after time. And then my defence has to work extra hard because it's just not as good. You know, it's been completely pulled apart there. And that's probably one of my biggest issues. Just getting pulled apart on the defence, you know.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet
Come on.
again. Never the
There's
one to
Douglas
let you
Costa.
down
He
in
wants
these
to cut in.
situations.
He knows I want to cut in.
Douglas Costa.
And he can stop it quite easily. Ah, that's
This
frustrating.
is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it.
Really?
Hope for a break.
It's
Well, there's no two ways
so
about it.
Has a pop.
different to FIFA in terms of the game feel.
Jordi Alba delivered, and a second time.
Oh.
Offside. Yes, it is.
Because you've got the physics of the players. You know how, like, if you're playing foot and you literally just turn a player, your player will just sprint no matter what. You know, if you've got 95 pace on a player, you feel it straight away. You can have 95 pace on a player on this, but if he loses his balance, that's it. Nah, you're not feeling it. If I turn Coman there and then try and change that way, he's just not gonna do anything. You know, it's going to be too quick a movement for him. And if you try and shoot whilst you're sprinting, holding sprint, yeah, you're just going to have no luck. And it's hard. It's, you know, on FIFA, if you're sprinting, it's just like, oh, okay, you'll get like a 5% less chance of hitting the target. Where on this, it's like 50%.
It's Lewandowski. In with the challenge.
Got a little skill move on him there.
Referee's given it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on
Aubameyang
stopping
is
the
in
laws
better
of the
form
game.
now,
So
so
the referee is going
we'll
to
take
have to be very
Lewandowski off,
alert
give him a
here.
real rest. I actually picked up PES for $9.99 on the PlayStation Store.
It's Douglas Costa. Chance to shoot. Aubameyang.
Come on!
And another time.
Oh, Douglas!
Oh, nearly,
That's your chance!
Nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
I thought he got it. I genuinely thought he got it. Oh, I should have took that then.
Rafael Varane. De Bruyne.
Yeah, but you have to be a lot more tuned in with the defence. So the R1, R2 sort of super cancel,
Liverpool are clearly looking
and it's
to
called
kill
that
this
because
game
the
off.
R2
It's
sort of
keeping the
cancels
ball away
everything,
from the other end.
but the R1 is your close in button, so that closes your defender in.
And here's Aubameyang.
Go on. Aubameyang with that cheeky little turn. I like it.
Nuneaton are definitely not going down without a
But yeah, I
scrap.
feel like
Their
you'll
attitude just
pick it
can't be
up
faulted.
and you'll just get straight into it. You'll probably do better than I will.
Going for goal.
Oh, Aubameyang! Needed to wait for him to drop.
That was extremely
Chip shots
good
on this game
focus from the keeper,
are quite
and it
OP,
did turn
and
out
they
to be
look
quite a
great. They look
significant
so
moment.
nice. They just have a really crisp animation. Saw that,
Played out
like
to the
the
right.
ball just being slid under.
How about
Yeah,
a shot?
it's nice.
Cruz can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, shot at goal.
But yeah, the learning curve. My first game, I thought, oh yeah, I'll just jump into an online game. I know how to play PES. I played PES 2008. Yeah, I remember that. I remember I used to get the PES, like new PES every Christmas, and you'd be like, oh, I want to play, and you just get demolished. Oh, come on, yes, we're going to take that, 87th minute. Come on. But yeah, like, I thought, you know what, I'm coming from FIFA to PES. FIFA isn't going to be much different from PES, that sort of thing. And really, really different.
So all square.
That's all I can say.
Almost no time remaining.
I mean,
You wonder if that's it
the
now,
stress
but
levels.
there
My
may
first
be
game,
one
I got
more
beaten like
opportunity,
9-0.
for a late,
My
late
first
steal
game.
here.
I was dead embarrassed.
He's
Go on,
left
Douglas
his
Costa.
man. Douglas Costa.
Oh!
Challenge, but fair enough. It's
Oh, come on!
great effort.
Yeah, he'll keep that. 1-1. We'll take it, we'll take it. And the last sort of...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
I thought we were going to do it then.
Craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing
3 wins,
contest
1 draw,
and a
1
result
loss.
which at least partly satisfies all. Your
Annoying,
final thoughts, Jim?
annoying,
Money
but
can always take more
he
positives
actually
from a
dominated
result
me
like this.
really,
Yes,
really
there is
badly.
some tidying up to do,
so I'm going
but
to take
some
that
real
draw
promise too.
and, you know, just run away with that. Realistically, we got quite lucky then. Emmanuel Petit leveling up. Do you know what? He's so good. Those stats just speak for themselves. Not a negative. Completely zoned out and forgot what I was talking about, and that is my bad. I wouldn't be. Yeah, no changes because it was a draw. Yeah, draw isn't a negative. That is true. I'm gonna assume that's what you're on about, Damon, because I had a moment and I've forgotten everything. You're right, yeah, the draw wasn't a negative. Sorry, that was just me being daft. That's the only issue with streams. The only issue is I'll have moments where my brain will just go and I'll just be like, what? They do you. We're jamming. We're jamming. We're jumping into another game. Keeping Lev up top because honestly, he feels great. If I was less talkative and more focused, lean forward. Yeah, there we go. Get that zone on. Just. Although Damon, Brad, obviously I've started my new job, and I've got this face mask, which I think is like fresh garms. I think is pretty cool. One of those where you think you're being cool and that, but it's now compulsory that I have to wear this to work. Oh, he's got Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is gonna batter me. But yeah, like that face mask is not a bad thing. Obviously, it's a bit late. Like lockdown has been enforced for ages. The face masks and gloves should be 24/7 basically when you're at work. You know, coming into contact with the public. And so I don't know why that's something they've only just thought of, but it's one of those where you're like, okay, well, now you care, but do you care or do you just not want more people to die?
Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold.
It's going to be well awkward at work now, wearing a face mask 24/7.
So Jim, who would you identify
So I
as the key
can't
man
convey
in this
any emotion with a face mask on. Like I walk into Tesco or something with a face mask on, and I'm like smiling at people, thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm being nice." Just go, "Oh, there's an old lady. I'll give her a smile."
He's got options out wide.
Just What I don't realise is I
It's
actually just look
anyone's
like I'm
ball.
staring at people, like just because all they see is that. So what I'm actually doing is, like, you know, the smile, and it just is
Have
just
a game
me
plan
straight
here,
up
Jim.
staring at
What do you
people.
think it might be?
Their ability to shift the ball
Okay,
about
so he
with a
is
minimum of
trying to
touches
skill me.
is a scary prospect for defences who often try to.
Has a pass!
Oh, and he's always being caught out. I mean, fair play trying to get the skills on straight away, but
Experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost,
and he's
Just the
got
finish.
through. Oh, wow.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Benedetto.
The ball flight may be unpredictable, but the
Is this
predictable
like the new
part was the
Marseille
technique.
version?
It screamed goal all the way.
Because that's kind of gross. The thing is, the team spirit system on this, it doesn't rely on the players being linked by nation or league or team. It helps a tiny bit that they are, but the game really doesn't care about that. It's whether they have an affinity to preset tactics and whether they fit with the formation and where they're being positioned.
Over to the left.
If you put everyone in the right
middle.
position that they like to play in,
Has a hit!
they'll feel happy and the team spirit will grow.
Well, looking at that last
I know it
chance
seems
they
very
created,
like
the
morale
middle has been a
based,
very
but
good source for them, hasn't it?
that kind of is
Or
how like
recently,
real life
certainly, at
works.
least.
You know, you gel everyone into your mold.
And here's Lewandowski.
I use
Petit.
4-2-1-3. Had to think of it in my head then. Yeah,
It's Petit.
so I always have to go forward at the back, and
Kimmich.
for me personally,
Here's Ozil.
I have to have wingers. It's got to be wingers.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
I hate having two strikers. It's just not a formation that I enjoy.
And the counter is on. It's
Come on, Ozil.
Ozil.
Oh, right foot. Why are you using that,
A
mate?
collective sigh of relief from the
He's got
defence.
Steve Mandanda as well, so
Lucky
that
boy.
is definitely
You
Marseille
lucky boy.
upgrades
Giving
from
the
this
ball
week.
away like that
This
is
guy's
usually
bought packs.
punished.
Shapes to shoot.
Neuer, man. How are you getting beat by Benedetto?
They have done it again.
Ugh.
And how about the timing of the pass
Man.
and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
I don't know why I'm drinking Monster at this time of night. I've got to be up at 6. I've got a bit of work
Leicester
for
have a couple of goals without reply. It's
7:45.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
It's one of those, you know, like I said, if this goes well, then the aim is to
Nuneaton
just
with a perfect chance to get one back.
not work.
Ozil!
I work in the funeral industry.
Cruyff
I'm not allowed to say
absolutely
what
focused
company,
then on
obviously,
the
but
defensive side of his game.
yeah,
I have to
I
admire commitment like that, because he could easily
I
ignore that and just kind
am
of
a
walk
coffin
around
bearer.
and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in
driver.
for his team here.
yeah.
Kimmich with
It's
a good
actually
steal,
like
well
I
played.
don't know if you're working at the
Real
moment, but
chance to break.
it's actually a
Petit.
really cool job. I know it sounds really weird
Cruyff.
because obviously it's really sensitive. Obviously you've got to be very sensitive and you know, take it with a pinch of salt and stuff, but
he just wasn't expecting it.
it's a job that you'll
Here's
never be made
Lewandowski.
redundant from because
Now it's
they're always
Lewandowski.
needed. If you're good at it, obviously. If you're bad at it, then they'll make you redundant.
Brushed off the ball there.
You can't get sacked for being bad. That's just how jobs work.
There to make a great
This is
save.
life.
Douglas Costa
Um,
really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong
But
he was.
if you like it, if you can deal with, you know, the pain and tragedy of some people, I can
This
quite
is not-
easily.
that's a
I
foul.
think. You know, if you've got empathy, and, you know, you'll do well. It's just basic understanding of the situation, and if you can drive, obviously.
Well, he has great set piece
But
prowess.
you don't need
I think
to
you
be
know
able
what's
to
coming, but
drive.
stopping it, another matter.
To be able to do some things there.
It's
Oh, I thought he'd scored that.
That was travelling.
But yeah, it's decent work, and
Tierney.
it is surprisingly good gains. You know, you are
There's Ozil.
lifting
Promising move that. Good
in the
inroads
nicest
into
way.
enemy territory.
We'll put it
but
like that.
no joy. Finds himself
Okay.
eased off the ball.
Yeah, I was applying to be.
He is
I
not
can
one
apply to
readily
be an
to admit
officer in the
defeat.
army
Don't be
because I've got
surprised if
a
he tries that
university
again.
degree. I might just do that to annoy you if you get into the army. I just, whatever whatever regiment Brad's in, that's the one I want.
Got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half
Okay,
success
we're
with
getting
another
battered.
show of strength?
Absolutely clarted. What's being a labourer like? That's my big question. Obviously, I understand it's working at construction yard or basically just being told what to do for the day, but is it any decent? Stop fiddling with my beard. If anyone does join and they want to drop me a follow, that'd be very appreciated. The aim is, you know, going for 50
Here
followers.
we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the top.
It's Lewandowski!
What a save!
Oh,
Jesus!
that's a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gonna go for the short corner.
They've played it short.
Go on, get there!
And it's hoisted clear. Timely intervention. Cruyff. Tries lifting it over. Done very well to intervene. Kimmich.
Okay, fair enough. So
It's a
sort of
reversal.
jack of all trades sort of thing. I'll rate that. Sort of what I did in my so I've worked in the funeral industry before in Nottingham, and I was
Papadopoulos.
basically a little bitch. They told me what to do and I did it, but I would do a lot of like handyman work, maintenance work.
Papadopoulos. Petit.
This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's
But
centered
yeah,
around
well,
possession.
whatever
A lot of
puts
their build-up
bread on the
play
table,
comprises
money in
of
your
a
pocket, that's
series
all
of
that matters,
short
isn't it?
passes.
But if you get into the army, full respect to you, because that's serious. That is. Obviously, your dad did it as well, not for very long,
They must
but
set the
did
right
it.
tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Ozil did well to step in there.
Oh, do you know what? I could just do with one decent pass from Ozil, as he is annoying me.
Nainggolan. Petit.
Like 93 rated,
Ceballos.
and you can't put a couple of passes together.
Up towards the flank.
Go on
Battles
then.
to win it back. Douglas Costa. And now they can launch a
Go on
counter.
then.
Petit.
Give that back to Costa.
Douglas Costa.
Oh, do I want Ozil on it?
Ozil.
Yeah, come on. Put a pass through. There we go.
Lewandowski.
Oh, I just took too long. I was so focused on what Ozil was doing that
And it's been
I
taken
didn't think
straight
ahead.
back.
you got to be like a step ahead on this game. I swear. You know,
Cruyff.
you got to think, right, what's he going to do from there? What can
It's
he?
Lewandowski.
What move can I make?
Kimmich.
It's 70th minute now. I've got to make some subs.
Coman.
Oh well, that's one way of putting out the ball. come on, pause it. Right. Aubameyang's coming on. And so is Kai Havertz. Let's bring on Arta. Change him to CM. Yeah, CM, not CAM. It's a tough one, really. Just got people sending me stuff. Yeah. Quick down. I'm just getting bad for possession, and if you don't have possession in this, I'm going to lean forward. It's getting serious. I don't want to lose a second time on stream, but I mean, I'll lose another on stream. Went negative for the first time on a COD stream last night. You know, it is what it is. I've just realised though, I said I was going to stream Tuesday, Thursday.
75 minutes on the clock now.
Tuesdays, Fridays.
And here's Cruyff.
Oh, thank you, mate. It's hard at the moment, obviously with COVID and that, but I like it. It's chill. I mean, I've got to drive to Nuneaton and then Countersthorpe in Leicestershire tomorrow, and I've got like 2 hours to do them both. So it's busy, but pays the bills. Oh, why are you taking out his legs?
Very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, yellow card every day. He's going to take that with Ronaldinho, and he's going to whip it top corner.
With a chance here to increase their lead. He'll fancy himself
Diego
from
Maradona, yeah. Odd move. Odd move. But obviously 10 minutes left and he is chilling.
Nuneaton get it back again. Aubameyang. Douglas Costa.
Come on, lads. Oh, what are you doing? I did not mean to do that.
Cruyff.
Do you know what? Kai Havertz just has way more strength.
Giroud.
Yeah, he's lower rated. He doesn't look as good in the team. But the strength just.
So far. They've not looked
go on.
Enough and concentration.
Go on, Kingsley. Get there. Come on, Kingsley. Kingsley. Come on. Oh.
Late drama. Late goal.
Come on. Giving ourselves a chance. 5 minutes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own
let's go attack him. He's going to pass it around the back because that's the sweaty Pez move.
How often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box?
And the thing is with Pez, you can slow the game down so much, and it's so frustrating.
Nuneaton give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Come on, lads. Need something amazing.
Douglas Costa.
Go on, Kai.
Nuneaton have to get it into the box. He's gone for it.
Oh, come on! Let's get magical finish.
Forward. And it's Petit. And here's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And has a pop.
Come on! Oh no! No! Oh!
It is over.
Oh, Ford done it!
Advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Nuneaton really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
to be fair, he battered me. If I'd have come out of that with a win, I think it would have been very unfair. I have been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I'll probably call it there. Got 3 wins on the board, 1 draw. I've actually dropped. It's annoying, it's frustrating, but it happens. But yeah, thank you for viewing. Thanks Brad for talking to me. Thanks Damon obviously as well. Thank you everyone else who is currently viewing or has been viewing, you know, and will view it on YouTube or whatever when I upload it. I appreciate that. So good night guys, thank you.